Hello, I'm Rescue1000. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. Now, right off the bat, you might notice something. That's right, I actually have half-decent quality. Well, that is because a good friend of mine, YoshiStar96, I've done videos with him, I've mentioned him, and, well, he's a cool guy, so check him out. He introduced me to a screen recording program called OBS. Things like Open Broadcasting Software or something, like that's what it stands for or something. I don't know, I'm not good with acronyms. But he introduced me to it, and apparently it was free. Once we got it set up, I think I've got the hang of it, so hopefully it'll work out. I've done a few test videos, it seems to be okay. The only thing is, my voice quality might be a bit different just because now I'm using a different mic. I'm using the mic on my computer rather than filming the sound and my voice with the camera. So the sound, the game sound, is being recorded via OBS, and my voice is being recorded via my computer's microphone. New recording software, same screwed up sentences. But nevertheless, hopefully this works out. So yeah, my voice is gonna sound a little different. If it's too like bad, I'll maybe try and find a fix. Maybe like invest in one of those fancy headsets with a microphone, and then set my computer to recognize that as a default microphone, and then that'll work. But we'll see how this goes. Again, I did a few test videos. It doesn't seem too bad. I mean, hey, at least the quality is a massive improvement now. So anyway, now that I've wasted enough of your time, we made it here to Fuchsia City in the last episode, and this episode, well, we're gonna do some things, but first we're gonna check out the various buildings. We're gonna save the gym. We'll check here. Bill finds his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Actually, he did. As far as the warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. Darn. Damn false teeth. Never telling any truths. You met Bill? He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. Oh, cool. Bill's grandfather. Doesn't he give you something? Like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, doesn't he like give you evolutionary stones? I'm pretty sure it does, because I know I had to like wait until I got to Kanto to evolve my Growlithe because I couldn't get a Firestone in Heart Gold. Not kidding. Oh yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No. You may think, what's the point of this? Well, thing is, you know how I said HMs can't be overwritten? They cannot be overwritten, but they can be deleted. That's right, HMs on Pokemon usually can't be overwritten, but if you go to that guy, he'll actually delete the move just completely, and you can put a new one in the blank slot. So that's how you get rid of HMs on your Pokemon. Anyway, here's a guy. Yeah, we can't understand a word he said. We'll come back to this guy. Here's another guy. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. Simply love fishing. Can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Grand, I like your style. Think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. Get a good rod. It's a very good rod. Oh, that didn't sound right. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. Crummy old rod can only catch Magikarp, yes? With a good rod, you can catch much better Pokemon. Anyway, you can actually test it on this water here, but I'm not going to worry about that. But yeah, a good rod can actually catch a lot more Pokemon than a Magikarp. So yeah, you have much more options. So, let's see. I originally went in this building, but went back out, so let's actually see what's in here. Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get to the farthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you can make it, you win a very convenient prize. I like convenient prizes. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know, he has that vacant look like a Slowpoke. Yeah, I get that sometimes. Warden Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. Hey, so am I! He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon. Ooh. Warden Slowpoke came in, but I couldn't understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. You laughing at my speech impediment? That's not funny, I can't control that. You're right, I'm sorry, I take it back. Of course you do, because you're the Watwacta! I had to. Oh, anyway, you can get to the Safari Zone without cutting down trees, but it's a bit of a convoluted path, so you can just take some shortcuts here. But you can look at all these exhibits. Named Lapras, aka the King of the Seas. What if it's a female? Awkward! What's up here, hello? Ammonite, an extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. No, I'm not going to reference what you think I'm going to reference. Just no. Kangaskhan, a maternal Pokemon that raises its young in a pouch on its belly. Based on a kangaroo, huh? Wow. Australia is actually good for something. Before any of you criticize me, remember I'm from Australia. I'm allowed to make fun of my own country. Chansey, catching one is all to chance. Believe me, it is. I'll explain later about that. Voltorb, the very image of a Pokeball. And you say Gen 5 Pokemon are lazily designed! Slowpoke, friendly and very slow moving. There's also the Mart over there, but I mean, that's just a Mart. Although I think this is the first town, unless you go to Saffron first, in which case you can actually buy Hyper Potions. So if you'd like to buy some Hyper Potions that heal 200 HP, they're very nice to have. Again, drinks from the vending machine on the top of the Celadon department store are probably better value, but I mean, come on. It's a case of, yeah, that you have to buy them one at a time, which is really, really annoying. Did I say really enough? Anyway. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500 Pokédollars, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open Safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Sure. Any special card of Pokeballs here. 30 Safari Balls. We'll call you on the PA when you're out of time. Or Safari Balls. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, for some reason, the evolution music just constantly plays during the Safari Zone. No idea why. Anyway, how the Safari Zone works. For those of you who may not know. You see out there, 595 out of 600. That's your amount of steps. Once you run out of steps, your Safari game's over. You basically get kicked out. You also have balls. 30. That's 30 Safari Balls. You run out of Safari Balls, your game's over. You get kicked out. And now you want to make it to the end because there's an item there that you actually need. There's actually 2 items in the Safari Zone that you need to get to progress the game. You can't skip them. But we'll get to those when we come to them. Anyway, there's obviously a lot of grass. The point of Safari Zone is to catch Pokemon. Also, a little trick you can do. If you just rotate in one spot, you won't use up steps, but you'll still keep running into Pokemon. So that's a convenient little trick. Anyway, these are your options. You can run, obviously, it's just getting away from the Pokemon, duh. Throw a ball, which is just throwing a Safari Ball straight out, like then you have 30. I believe they have like the same catch rate as a Great Ball, so make of that what you will. Then we have Bait and Rock. Yeah, it works a little differently to Hoenn, where it's like, in the Hoenn Safari Zone, Rock was Go Near, and Bait was Pokeblock. But it's just Rock and Bait. Bait, if you throw Bait at the Pokemon, it will make it less likely to run away, but harder to catch. If you throw a Rock at the Pokemon, it'll make it more likely to run away, but easier to catch. So, it's Bait in both cases, it's a win some, lose some situation. And I need a random female. There are a lot of Pokemon you can actually find in the Safari Zone. And here we have the entrance, and so are a lot of Pokemon. You can find Nidoran male and Nidoran female, as well as Nidorino and Nidorina. It seems as though, if my info is correct, Nidorino is more common in Fire Red, and Nidorina is more common in Leaf Green, so keep that in mind. Here's one new Pokemon you can find here. We've seen this one before, but we haven't, someone in the wild. This is Execute, is a Grass Psychic type, evolves into Exeggutor when a Leaf Stone is used on it. Grass Psychic's a pretty interesting combination, and, you know, you can actually get a Psychic Cam, in Saffron City, so if you want to pick one up, be my guest, you can buy Leaf Stones, so that's not exactly a bad thing, from the Celadon department store, so you don't have to worry about finding a Leaf Stone. Here we have a Venonat. Venonat is a bug poison type, evolves into Venomoth at level 31. If you're looking for a bug type, you know, bug types can be useful. You know, they can learn lots of interesting powder moves to paralyze your opponents or put them to sleep. I know I've been annoyed by many a Venonat in my time. So, there you go. It's gonna be a lot of Pokemon explanation here, but Venonat, the insect Pokemon, lives in the shadows of tall trees where it eats bugs. It is attracted by light at night. Yes, so that's another Pokemon. I'll just, like, spin around in this grass while I explain all the Pokemon. Another Pokemon you can find in here, there's an arena, by the way, but another Pokemon you can find is Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is a ground rock type, evolves into Rhydon at level 42, and Rhyperior in Generation 4 when you trade it with a Protector, but that's Generation 4. So, it's not really our concern. So, in this game, you'll only go so far as Rhydon. Sorry. We thought they needed arena. Nice! Yeah, I'm gonna be catching a bunch of these Pokemon, or at least trying to, because there's a there are items you can get for catching a certain amount of Pokemon, or having a certain amount of Pokemon registered as caught. So, I'm just gonna be catching a lot of Pokemon in the Safari Zone because it's a really good place to catch lots of Pokemon. Anyway, another Pokemon you can find here is, you can find Parasect, although I've already explained Paras and Parasect back when I went through Mount Moon. You can find Scyther. It's actually quite rare that you'll find Scyther. It's a 4% chance, and it's only in Fire Red. If you're playing Leaf Green, you will actually find Pinsir. So those are some version exclusives. Fire Red is Scyther, Leaf Green is Pinsir, and they're both a 4% chance. So they're very rare. So yeah, Scyther is a bug flying type. In Generation 2 it got an evolution, Scizor, but it's not really a concern here. Very good Pokemon. Quite fast, got some decent attack on it for being a first stage evolution, probably because its next stage didn't come till Gen 2. And yeah, it's a very cool Pokemon, and if you're playing Gen 2 onwards, Scizor is also a good Pokemon. Bug Steel, which is nice. Good combo. So yes, do what you will with that. But just, yeah, and Pinsir's a pure bug type. No evolution or pre-evolution, just bug, but very good attack, so, and it can learn a good variety of moves as well. I believe it can actually learn Earthquake by a TM. You can teach it other moves as well, so go for it. And there's also a 1% chance, 1%, that you will find Chansey. Chansey's a normal type. In Generation 2, it gained a pre-evolution. No, in Generation 2 it gained an evolution, Blissey. Generation 4 it gained a pre-evolution, Happiny. Not much to say about Chansey except that it's extremely, extremely rare. There's only a 1% chance of finding it in the entrance at least. And yeah, catching one is also extremely difficult, so yeah, good luck with that. As for the water, here, if you surf in Fire Red, you can find Psyduck, and Leaf Green, you can find Slowpoke. I believe I've explained both those Pokemon. But yeah. Thing is, I better move on, just because if I stay here explaining, you'll probably get really bored. But yes, Psyduck's the water type, evolves into Golduck at level 31, I think, somewhere in the 30s. Yeah, good water type, can learn some Psychic type moves. A lot of people commonly think it is a Psychic type, it's not. Sorry to burst your bubble. Slowpoke is a water Psychic type, evolves into Slowbro at like level 42. In Generation 2, it got a branched evolution, as in it can evolve into Slowbro or Slowking, but, you know, we don't really have that option here. Yeah, good, you know, Water Psychic's a good combo, and it's a decent Pokemon, so big one up for the field to you. As for fishing, this is still in the entrance, by the way. With the old rod, you'll only find Magikarp. With the good rod, you'll find Goldeen, Poliwag, Magikarp, and that's it. Goldeen, Poliwag, and Magikarp. With the super rod, which we don't actually have yet, but we will. Please excuse me, the phone's ringing. Okay, I'm back. Terribly sorry, but when the phone rings, the phone rings. I didn't exactly plan for that. Anyway, where was I? Right. So with the super rod, which we don't have yet fishing, you can find Goldeen, Seaking, Dratini, Psyduck if you're Fire Red, Slowpoke if you're Leaf Green, and there's a 1% chance you'll actually find a Dragonair. I don't think I've talked about Dratini and Dragonair. Well, Dratini is a Dragon-type Pokemon, Dragonair is its evolution. Dratini evolves into Dragonair at level 30, and then into Dragonite at level 55. Dragonite is a Dragon-flying type. Only Dragon types, there's only one Dragon-type evolutionary line in Generation 1, and that's it. So, if you want Dragon types, that is pretty much your only option for the main game. So, if you want a Dragon type, you gotta go with them. You don't really have a choice. But yeah, good Pokemon, good Pokemon. Dragonite's actually a pseudo-legendary, I believe, so there you go. You can actually get a Dratini if you have a Super Rod, or even a Dragonair. But yes, that's finally, we're done with all the Pokemon you can find in the entrance. The thing is, other areas' explanations won't take as long because most of the Pokemon, there are only a few different Pokemon differences between areas. And then most of the Pokemon you'll find in areas will be the same. And I will either already explain them, or they might just have a different percentage of appearing. You know, it's just, that's the way it is. And this exit keeps being a bit of a pain. For the love of... You know what? Fine! I don't need you! Wasted enough balls on these stupid eggs! Let's want this. TM11, Sunny Day. Sunny Day powers up Fire-type moves for 5 turns, weakens Water-type moves for 5 turns, and also makes it so that Solar Beam does not need its turn to charge. So that's pretty good if you have Solar Beam on anybody. Or even just Fire-type moves. Max Potion. Area 1, which is the, I believe, is the area we're in now. You find Nidoran Male, Doduo, who I've already explained, Execute, Paris, Nidorino, Nidorina, Nidoran Female, Parasect, Scyther, Pinsir and LeafGreen, and there's another Pokemon, who we actually saw in Fuchsia City, who is, Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is a normal type. Doesn't have a pre-evolution or an evolution. In Gen 6 it gained a Mega Evolution, but that's all the way in Gen 6. Nobody has time for that now. Interesting Pokemon. It's actually, it can actually learn Outrage, which is a Dragon-type move. So, a bit strange for a normal type to be able to just, like, naturally learn a Dragon-type move, but it can, so there you go. But yeah, they're also very hard to find. It's a 4% chance for Kangaskhan, and it's another Pokemon like Chansey who is very hard to catch, even if you do find him. So, yeah, that's good luck with that. And the fishing and surfing Pokemon are the same as in the entrance. So, man, I'm not having good luck with catching a Pokemon today. Also, gotta be careful because if I run out of Safari Balls, that's it. I'm done. There's a TM I wanted to pick up in here, so hopefully I don't miss it. Is this it? No, that's a Quick Claw. Quick Claw, if your Pokemon is holding a Quick Claw, it will make it so that they're more likely to strike first. So what a Quick Claw does is, if your Pokemon's holding it, there's a chance that at the start of a turn, even if your Pokemon's slower, it will attack first. But it's just a chance. Trainer tips. The 3HM finding the secret house, which is what we're gonna do. Anyway, right now, I believe we're in Area 2. Pokemon here. Nidoran Male, Nidoran Female, Execute, Rhyhorn, Paris, Nidorino, Nidorina, Venomoth, which is the evolved form of Venonat. Chansey, which is actually a 4% chance in this area, so if you're looking for a Chansey, best to do it here. There's a 1% chance you find Tauros. Tauros is a normal type, no pre-evolution, no evolution. Very good attack, and, you know, it's a normal type, so it's very diverse in its moveset. Yeah, but very hard to find. Okay, I just said it's very hard to find, and then I find one. Yeah, but like the other rare Pokemon, it's very hard to catch. Although it's sticking around for... No, I expect it, like, these rare Pokemon that are hard to catch, they'll usually run pretty quickly, so... Nobody's sticking around, though. It'd be pretty cool if I could actually catch a Tauros. See if I can do it. Hopefully I don't run out of balls, because I need to get to the secret house. Okay, there it goes. No biggie. Doesn't really matter. TM47, Steel Wing. That's what I was looking for. Steel Wing's a Steel-type move. 70 base power. 90 accuracy. I believe that's it. 70 base power, 90 accuracy. Steel-type move, you know. Despite it being Steel Wing, somehow Doduo and Dodrio can learn it. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense, but what are you gonna do? Paris! Round 3! And again, fishing and surfing Pokemon are the same. I believe they're the same throughout all the areas. There we go! Finally! We got a Paris. Good. Very good. Okay, so, oh man, we've been going for 20 minutes already. Sorry that this episode's been just like explanation and me just blathering on about Pokemon, but you know, I want to explain, you know, all the Pokemon in the Safari Zone, who they are, what they're all about, you know how it works. And here's the Gold Teeth. This is one of the items you have to pick up, because you want to give them to the Warden. This TM32 Double Team. Double Team just increases your evasion by 1 stage. You may have seen Lieutenant Surge use it a lot in my battle with him. So yeah. Anyway, here we go. Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. Get HMO3, which is Surf. Not only is it required to beat the game, it's also a very good water type move. But of course, I don't have a water type to use it. Yet. Anyway, Area 3, you have Nidoran, Doduo, Execute, Venonat, Nidorino, Nidorina, Nidoran Female, Venomoth, Tauros, which is actually a 4% in this area, so if you're looking for a Tauros, best to do it in this area, and Kangaskhan, which is 1% in this area. And fishing and surfing Pokemon, still the same. So yeah, we can actually surf, because I think there's like a nugget or something we can get if we surf, but I don't have a Pokemon to use surf yet, so what are we gonna do? So, pretty much there's no real point for me to still be here, so I might as well just retire. I may come back in off screen just to catch more Pokemon to fill up my decks to get those items, but for now I think we're good. Anyway, like I said, it's been a long video. It's just been a lot of me blathering on about explaining Pokemon, going through the Safari Zone. And you know, I'm obviously using a new setup, so hopefully it sounds okay. Because that's the thing, you know. I'm using a different mic, so you know, it should be tentative of how much I talk, and basically this entire episode has just been me chat, so. But, you know, I wanted to explain all the Pokemon that you can find in the Safari Zone, and I believe I have. Trust me, I could have gone into a lot more detail, but I tried to be, you know, sort of as succinct as I can. Thank you, Lassie, you're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said, not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. Get HMO4, which is Strength. Another HM that you need to beat the game, and also another good move. It's a normal type move, 80 base power, 100 accuracy, 50 PP. So if we go into our bag. Yep, there's Surf, 95 power, 100 accuracy, 15 PP. There it is. Anyway, we can use Strength. Who can learn at least? Spike and Deku King. I'm gonna go with Spike. Just because Return, if the Pokemon's at full happiness, I believe it does like 102 base damage, so that'll be 80, since I believe Deku King is that it's, or at least enough happiness to make it do max damage. And Strength is a bit stronger than Slash, even though Slash has a high crit ratio, since when does that ever happen anyway? I want to have Strength on one of my main party members just because we're gonna need it in like Victory Road and stuff. And again, it's a pretty good move. And we can also get this. So we can move this boulder and grab this rare candy. But now that we're done with the Safari Zone, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. So, thank you very much for watching. Hype for better quality. Hopefully it sounds alright. You know, like the mic and the stuff and the thing and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Pokemon goodness. What will we do? You'll find out. You'll find out in the next episode. Thank you, and goodbye.